Hello everyone, nice to talking with you in our broadcast room. I'm Nikita from Qinhuangdao Geyun Company. Nice to see you again. Uh, we are very sorry to lose chance to see you in Guangzhou exhibition this year because the corona situation doesn't be stopped. So we should keep safe and healthy because it's very important for everyone. So we will try our best to introduce our company and product to you from the online show. If you have any questions, please you can ask me. Today, I'd like to introduce our company first, and then I will show more products to you. For our company, our boss have three companies: Fengyuan, Geyun, and Weisheng. The oldest company is Fengyuan. The company is established in 1958. We have in total 350 employees, and the factory is around 80,000 square meters. Our new company is Geyun and Weisheng. It is established in 2016. We have around 400 employees, more than 400 employees, and the factory is bigger than our old factory. For your easy know that, I like to show one video in our factory. Please, you can wait a moment. Okay. Yes, now this is our factory. We are produce glass marble. This is our furnace. Can you see it? And the fireball is glass marble, just from the furnace and go outside. This is a finished glass marble. And our package. And then we use a glass marble to produce the fiberglass roving and yarn. You can see this is a warehouse for the roving and yarn, and this is for the marble. And this is our office, our old factory office. This office inside. Our office is a small room, one by one, a lot of some small room, so our people working inside. And now they are producing roving. And also we have a test machine to test our product quality. Once we produce it finished, we will check the quality first, and then we can know the quality is okay or not. So we have a very high very high requirements for the quality control. Now you can see the anchored fiberglass mesh, and this is roving and yarn, all the raw material to produce anchored fiberglass yarn, fiberglass roving. Fiberglass fabric. This one is for the fiberglass mesh. Every day, from day and night, we all produce the fiberglass mesh. This is a warehouse for the fiberglass fabric, and this one is for the fiberglass mesh. So that's almost all the production in our factory. Because this video is not so longer another broadcast room, I will show whole video for the production. Now I like to introduce details information for the main products. Just now from the video you have seen, what's the main product we produced is let me show you. It's a glass marble, fiberglass yarn, and fiberglass roving, and fiberglass mesh, and also for the fiberglass fabric. Today I will show you more details for the fiberglass mesh. So now let me show you the fiberglass mesh. this is a small sample for the fiberglass mesh. At this side, you can see the big roller, standard roller for the fiberglass mesh. Normally, if we go to the booth, we will take a small sample and the standard roller. And when you visit our booth, you can see our product. And now, for example, you are a very professional customer, you always buy the fiberglass mesh from China. I think once you see the product in our booth, you will test our quality and tell us what's the specification you need. And you will ask the price and tell us the quantity you need. So we can give you the price directly and give you the delivery time and also for the payment terms and so on. In the booth, it's very easy to talking everything. If you have time, you also will together with us go to the factory. But now the problem is we can't meet you face by face. So we don't know what you need. So I will try my best explain more details for you. Hope you can know it and learn and know us more. So future you can ask a sample and we can cooperate with you. You can see for the fiberglass mesh, it's a finished product, not like a roving or like a yarn. It's totally finished. They can't be removed. So you can directly use it to produce what's the application you use, right? So now we are the largest supplier for the fiberglass mesh in north of China because for the production capacity is around 15 million square meters for 1 month. I will introduce. You can check for the Saturday. I have one show in our factory. You can see our production. If you also want to go to our factory to check it again, you can tell me. We can go to our factory again and show the production directly. But now we are in the office, so I have to take the small sample and explain the specification to you. Now the first one, I like to explain for the weight. For 1 square meter we produced. The lattice weight is 70 grams, and the maxi weight is 160 grams for 1 square meter. The standard weight we have 70 grams, 90 grams, 100 grams, 110 grams, and 125 grams, and 135 grams, 145 grams, and 160 grams. This is all the standard weight. If you have special requirements, please you can tell me, and I will confirm with our production manager. About the mesh size, from the sample you also can see this is a small one, this is a little bigger one, and that one is a bigger one. That one is a 4 by 4 millimeter. That one is a 5 by 5 millimeter. And that one is a 10 by 10 millimeter. We also can make a 4 by 5 millimeter, but it's a special mesh size. If you also have special requirements, please you can tell us. For the width of the fiberglass mesh, from the sample you can see the big roller. Let me explain for you. For the big roller, the width is 1 meter. For the length, for the one roller, the length is 50 meter to 100 meter and 200 meter. And for the colors, you also can see we can produce a different color: white color, yellow color, blue color, green color, and orange color. This is all standard color. If you have special requirements, you also can tell us. For the standard color, the delivery time will be quicker because we have some fabric in store, and when you ordered, we can directly produce it as your requirements. And when we put the standard fabric in our store, and when you tell us you ordered, you should be tell us the hardness and the softness what you need. You know what I mean? Let me explain for you. Because the fiberglass mesh, when you look at it, it is from the appearance, you can't see the difference, just the color difference. But when you touch it, you can feel the different hardness and softness. So we use a different level latex to produce it as the market needs. So must tell us what's the hardness level you need, and we will choose the right type latex and produce a fiberglass mesh. This is a very important thing. Please, you must tell us. Now we have the hard fiberglass mesh, and this one is a soft fiberglass mesh. And also, some customer need very soft. We call special soft. This one, special soft fiberglass mesh. We all can produce it. Yes. So you you can tell us. For the special soft fiberglass mesh, it's easy to have a problem. I like this plan for you. Because before, other customers told us when they buy from other supplier, they choose the very special soft fiberglass mesh. They will stick together when they get a roller. And before they ordered, they explain we must produce it doesn't stick. So finally, we make the customer happy, so we can make a very special soft one, but not stick together. Because we use a very good and level latex. Do you know about the latex? This one is one kind of the raw material we use for the fiberglass mesh. So I like to explain more details about what raw material we should be used for the fiberglass mesh. The first one is acrylic latex. Just now I have told we use a different level, and what's a chemical product we use is acrylic latex. Some supplier will use a different type, not acrylic, other latex. But the quality now for the fiberglass mesh, acrylic is the best one. The second one is fiberglass yarn, and the third one we need to use is fiberglass roving. So for the acrylic latex, we also have a different type to produce a different hardness and softness, because the acrylic latex effect for the appearance of the fiberglass mesh. If we use a good acrylic latex, they also will affect the appearance. The fiberglass mesh will be look more beautiful, and also the good location performance. Let me show this one is small one. You can see no matter the yarn or the roving, all can be removed because the location is very strong. So when we use a good acrylic latex, they can give you very good location performance. And for the latex content, we can do is from 15% to 18%. If you have very high requirements, we will give you 18%. Okay. Now, as we know, the market have a different level fiberglass mesh. In China, we call A, B, C, D grade quality fiberglass mesh, but we only produce A grade fiberglass mesh. For you know our quality, we like to send our sample to you first, and also in here I will show you one small test, because we our customer asked us to show them this one. This roving I get from this fiberglass mesh. This product be produced by ourselves. And when we test that way, customer teach us we do that way, and they will ask us to that again. And then you can say this roving can't be broken. But for the C or D brand quality fiberglass mesh, we get a small sample from other supplier. Let me show. This one doesn't produced by us. It by our competitor. They can give you very good price, but the quality is not good. Let me show you. First, we also can do that. It's not broken, but when you do that way, it is very easy broken. So if you need A-level grant fiberglass mesh, please you can connect with us because we only produce A grant. Because we want to do the long business and we can improve our brand in China and overseas market. And just now I show you the roving because they use different level roving and different level latex, and then they can make good quality fiberglass mesh. So for the roving or yarn, you can buy from us because now for Chinese market and overseas market we also sell them. And now I like to explain for the woven structure. This is a roving, just a one line roving, and this yarn. This you can say is a two line yarn, one line roving, and then one line roving, two line yarns. We call the lino method. Lino. So I think now you're clear about the structure. So I explained the raw material need to be used. I hope you know it well. Just now I like remind you our advantage. From the video you can see we produce the glass marble to make the fiberglass yarn and the fiberglass roving. And then we use fiberglass roving and yarn to produce the fiberglass fabric. And then we use the fabric to make the fiberglass roving. So we have a very big advantage for the price and for the delivery time and also for the quality control because all produced by ourselves. So if you need the fiberglass mesh, we are really best choice for you as your supplier. This is all the information as about I like to explain for you. If you still have any questions, please you can tell us or you can add my WeChat or my WhatsApp. We can talk with you later. Now you must care what's the package we used, right? And what's the quantity we can put for one container. Firstly, I like to introduce the package we used. Wait a moment. We use a different package. For the first one, we use a shrinking film. We use a shrinking film. We will put the fiberglass mesh inside, and then we will use the package machine, make the film shrinking, and then they can directly together with the fiberglass mesh. It's very tight. This package, the price is the cheapest package. And for the second we use is a PE film bag. You can see that. For the PE film bag, we only need to put the fiberglass mesh inside. We don't need to use the shrinking machine to make the film together. And now this package is very popular for overseas market because they are vary for the long transportation. If in the container the temperature is very high, I think this package is better and more safe than shrinking film. For the third package, we use is a carton. Carton is expensive package, but if you need it, we also can do it. We have a small carton and a big carton. Small carton, we can put 2 roller or 4 roller as your requirements. For the big carton, we can put more than 20 rollers into one carton. If you like, I like to show you more pictures for the overseas customer. What's the package and what's the loading pictures? I will send to you. You will know it more clean. And also we also can put the pallet in the below because it's easy for your unloading. So this is all the information for the package. If you want to know what's the quantity can put into one container, I like to show one picture. Please, you can wait a moment. Yes, this one is our fiberglass mesh, and this one you can see. What's the mesh size? What's the specification? And what's the weight you need? And what's the diameter? You can see from here. For the carton, what's the quantity? If you need 2 roller or 4 roller, and we can tell you the carton size and what the quantity can put for 20 feet container and 40 feet container. If you want to know if without carton, only shrinking film or PE film bag, we also can give the quantity to you as your reference. Okay, so now for the package and the quantity, if you still have any questions, please you can tell us. Now I like to explain about the feature and the application. Wait a moment. For the feature, what we can use? I'm sorry for the feature. Can you check that one? Because we must know the features well, and then we can know where we can use. Because you must be because it's very important for us. Every raw material have the features to be choose. For the fiberglass mesh, they have very high mechanical stability, alkali resistant, acid resistant, waterproof, anti-cement erosion, high strength, lightweight, good stability of dimension. Sorry, wait a moment. Okay, sorry, just some problem. And for the high strength, lightweight, good stability of dimension, hard and flat, good location performance, high toughness, good infect resistance, anti-mildew, insect prevention, high proof, fireproofing, thermal insulation, sound insulation, and electrical insulation. You can see they have many the features. So it's a very good building raw material. If you need it, we really hope you can use it. because we don't know what's the main application you use, because the special customer have special requirements. But I will explain the main application we used. Yeah, for the first one is EIFS. Can you see it clean? From the inside, around the 6th layer, you can see one layer fiberglass mesh should be used. For the extra insulation finish system, is a very, very important application. For that one is a fiberglass wall. You can see the structure. We also need to use a fiberglass mesh inside. Wait a moment, I think I can't see it very well. The mesh fabric, and this one is a GRC board. From the structure, you also can learn about it. If you want these documents, please you can add my WeChat or my WhatsApp. We will send documents for your reference, or we can send our application. Now for our electrical catalog. For the EPS board, double fiberglass mesh should be used. For the marble pillar, this one. For the reinforced cement, yes, this one for the plaster board, also very important application. This one is for the clinic. This one is not main application, but for reference. And for the special net, for the marble bag, for the waterproofing asphalt roofing. This one is also the main application for the grinding wire basic fabric. And this one for the road structure. This is almost application we know. If you have a special application, please you can tell us what's the special requirements. We will produce it as your special requirements to meet the application can be used. For the construction ceiling type, it's also easy to understanding. So this is all the information I like to introduce from the broadcast room. And because in the show I doesn't mention about the price and our test report, because it's a business secret. Please you can understand us. We can't show it in our broadcast room. Please you can send an email, or you can connect with us by WeChat or WhatsApp. We will give you the more details for our price and our test report. Hope you can understand all the information as above. If you still have any questions, please you don't forget to ask us. Thank you very much for your watching. If you have time, hope you can check our another show in this morning around maybe 10:30. Our colleague Flora will show you again. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.